Hello everybody, and I'm bringing you another set of custom track roadway races in my favorite kart, the Flame Flyer. If you notice, first things first, I have changed the Luma color from yellow to red. I changed it just to match my Flame Flyer texture. I'm bringing you just some races today where I thought some pretty awesome moves. It's pretty fun overall. The best of the races today are in this video, so hope you enjoy. I'll be bringing you some sort of live commentary over it. Right here, I did not expect to hit Rhapsody's banana, so good thing though. Pull a mushroom on the item set. So, first things first, as usual, take the shortcut. Taking the shortcut, I'm always able to take it better in a kart as opposed to a bike. I can never do it in a bike. So yeah, so it's mushroom here, don't trick, drift, up tilt or whatever, down tilt, and go. Continue. It'd be nice if I had triple shrooms in the first item set, but that's okay. That's totally acceptable. I'm okay with second place, 50 seconds into the race. Pretty awesome. I don't know how to get past this part fast enough, I just know how to get past it safe. So I trick always on both mushrooms. It gives you enough air time to adjust my angle in the air so I don't hit the wall upon landing. I think that red shell didn't hit him. I think I had a banana peel or two that hit some people. I'm not sure. Yeah, so best part about that zipper up there, you charge a super mini turbo and release it, and you're pretty much flying down the zipper at full speed, as fast as you can go. It's a good thing that shock didn't come, 2 seconds earlier, otherwise I would have been target shocked on the mushroom. So don't mind that. I forgot to drift onto the mushroom, so I bent a little wide, but that's okay. I was small, so it didn't affect my landing too much. I think I was gonna backspam this guy behind me, but it's a good thing I didn't. Otherwise, I would have been wrecked. Rosalina would have got a shell in the butt. The Flame Flyer, you can't take that jump. You can't take it too close to. If you don't take it far enough to the right, if you have to clip the corner and trick. Otherwise, you won't make it. And sometimes you bounce weird on the green mushroom and it doesn't set you up properly for the mushroom bounces, and you fall again. Just like that. Just wonderful. That's the second shock and blooper chain. Excellent. It's a love combo. You notice how fast I lost my speed there? It just goes to show you how bad Flame Flyer's off-road is. Yeah, if you're small, you clip off-road, your speed drops. Snap your fingers. Like, boom, done. Went a little tight to the POW and sent me flying off the edge. It's all good. Looks familiar. There was a blue here last lap. Do you think so? Yeah, there was a blue that hit the person. Wasn't exactly the same time, but yeah. And sort of anticipated a trap around that corner, but it's a good thing I didn't go too tight. Nothing too much here now. That Daisy's kind of far ahead, but right here. She stopped. That's because Kenji failed. I failed a little, that's okay. Not as bad as Kenji did. I just hit the tree. Hitting the tree is okay. Last lap. I cannot afford to fall off, make any mistakes, get hit by anything. However, I am in the Flame Flyer. This thing attracts items up the butt like no other. Holy jeez. I cannot count the number of times where I've been hit. Just unexpectedly, it just combos me into like a death chain. If you notice back there on the ramp, I clipped the very corner with my tire and tripped. At the same time, you have to sort of shove your controller into the turn. So like you have to shove the control stick into the mushrooms. Otherwise you won't make it. I find anyway. It's the only way I can do it consistently. There are ways to do it that people have showed me that I can't do consistently, but that way is my consistent method. So I'm sticking with it. Another blue shell. Mega. Pulling it. Boom. Boom. That was beautiful. I would say, the typical babe show touch, guys. But no, I'm not doing that. Definitely not doing that. I'm just saying, boo. Yeah, so that pretty much guaranteed me a first place there. On top of the blue shell. So everyone got shrunk. The first place got blued as well. And I'm on a clear path to victory. Good job, Rosalina. I'm so proud of you. Mushroom peaks, it's all about avoiding the shocks that will get you on the mushrooms. That plays a pretty big deal. Also pulling the shortcut on the last lap if you can pull it. And you're pretty close to everybody, you can get a massive lead above everybody. It's a pretty time-saving shortcut compared to most shortcuts in the game. It's a lot harder though, and a lot more risky, but totally worth it in the end. And there's another way to make the mushrooms. You don't have to go on the right like I did. You can go down the center. You go down the center and you merge with the right path sort of on the third mushroom. So you would go normally. Make sure you're going to hit the white outer rim every single time though. Ah, this level, I love it so much. It is, despite what everyone says, it's a very good track for karting, and I'll point out the sections where I think the karts excel against bikes. So off we go. It's weird how both levels both have 0 levels in the custom track pack. They both start off with the zippers on the left. There's Andy there in the standard curve. Try hard standard curve, right? And first, if you notice, everyone's just flying about within like 20 seconds of the races. This level is one of my favorite levels in the entire pack. It always invites really competitive races, really hectic races. A lot can go wrong really fast, and everything just seems to go wrong when you least expect it. Yeah, so right here, this part right here, karts can really just pull some crazy maneuvers. You can ramp drift off that ramp there, trick. Then you can hit the zipper while still going at booster speed, and by the time you're done with the booster speed on the zipper, you can release your super mini turbo and you would still be flying at like over 100 kilometers an hour. You can really get ahead of bikes on that if the bikes don't know what they're doing. If you don't know what you're doing on this track at all, that section with the white zippers over the snow can get you pretty bad. It's because those edges, they're so bad. They just stop you, they spin you out if you're going too fast. You fly off the edge, you go through them, someone bumps you, there's nothing you can do about it. But it's a very fun level. If you notice, there's already been a shock. That's okay. There's only been one so far, right? That's fine. Blooper. Ink me, baby. Ink me. Yeah. Continuing. I wish I had a mushroom to take off on the white snow there. It's a lot faster to take the turn really tight. I was hoping the other two we could hit by the blast, but no. With a kart, you trick off the left ramp. You don't go right. Trick off the left, then you have to drift upon landing to the left. So that's like pointing your tires out to the right, and then drifting. That way you're drifting outwards to the left. That portion of the track right there is perfect for snaking. It's perfectly designed to snake. The perfect way to, like, you can release the mini turbos, you instantly appear, and you won't hit the little blue corners. It seems like whenever I want to shoot my red shell and use a mushroom on a straight stretch, the shock happens. So this is the second shock of the race. Same spot pretty much as last time. Last lap. Eller seems to either use the shock or dodged it, I'm not sure. So here I'm trying to snipe Eller. Legs out of it, no big deal. I wish I could bump her into the blue, but no, couldn't do that either. And then I try these reds, and she just gets lucky with everything. Like, I don't even know how she dodged it. She, like, destroyed my two reds with one red. Don't even know how. Don't even. Yes, trick. She got hit. Beautiful. She got, so trick, don't trick, and trick, drift. But no. My speed always gets killed by shocks. I always find that they come at the times where I'm always building up my drift, or I'm just about to land from a trick and the shock comes. It's like I lose all my speed, so everyone gets to catch up to me because they still get their speed. Right here, that banana, it just ruined my first place. I'm here to show you how one single banana and some cocky attitude can ruin your life. Right here, cocky. I'm like, I can get first, I wanted first so bad I had first. But no. And here I try to wall the red, didn't work. So I dropped from first to 7th due to cocky attitude and banana peel. That's what happens when you get a little cocky on one of your favorite levels. Nonetheless, it was still a very fun race. One of those races where one thing can set off a chain reaction again. Oh, good old Ribbon Road, it's definitely just, it's up there as like my favorite custom track of all time. It's in like my top 3 still. From like the instant I started playing custom tracks, this is the one. It is so much fun, and the music I put on it is just great. It keeps me happy all the time. I can't find a way to get the zipper still without slowing down. It's a bit faster still if you slow down just a tiny bit. You have to be able to do it correctly. Right here is probably the biggest shortcut of the level. Biggest off-road shortcut anyway, because it cuts off that last turn before the second set of jump. Boost panels, whatever. This is a very good karting track, by the way. If you guys need a karting track in a room full of annoying bikers, this is definitely one. Once you learn to drive on it, you can really blast through the bikers. So many places where you can super many turbos, you can snake really nice on some stretches. Some of the turns are just really nice. Nicely set up to build a super mini turbo the instant you leave it to go straight, and you can use all your speed from the super mini turbo. That green shell came very close to my butt. If I didn't have a banana covering it, Rosa would have been flying around, flailing her arms. Good old pow block sent me flying. I couldn't drift, so I had to slow down a bit. And I'm still going pretty slow, and I don't know what happened. I think I let go of the acceleration. But a 10th place shock is my reward for being hit with a star. I'm going a bit wide so I don't get starred out of me. Shock is pretty powerful in this level. If you're small, you normally can't make the first jump and the second jump. I've seen people get past the second jump though when small, but I've never seen anybody get past the first jump while small. And right here, I did a trick twice. That was a bad move. Fly into the wall. So I'm in 10th. 5 and 10th where I got my shock. I'm not using it just yet. People are going to expect me to use it, so they're going to start using their dodges. But I know when to use it. I risk already losing it to like a POW already in 9th. Someone could get a POW in 10th. It could happen. You never know. And just going along. And I'm chaining. I'm going to plan on chaining on the first set. That way I can get some people. And the people that are ahead that got past the first jump will still stay small, while the people that are on the first jump are waiting there to resize. And I almost got taken that TC. That guy stopping before the jump that was a smart move. But it's time to catch up to everybody. Flying through the level. That shock. And from 9th all the way to 4th. And now I want to get Kenji so bad, but he just manages to like sneak the red behind a present, and then get hit with another red. No, I don't get hit with another red. I get another red. Try to shoot at him. He gets it behind another present. Oh, and then he gets bypass spam. However, as I'm flying through, I wish I was hoping for a boosting item. That way I can be guaranteed like in the top 3 position. Right here it's a bit iffy because they're teleporting. There's lag, and come on, if I released a mini turbo there, I could have passed Luigi, but I didn't build up enough blue sparks to build this mini turbo up. Ribbon Road is great. I have no complaints against it. Even the secret swimming pool, no complaints. If you want to know what a secret swimming pool is, you can go find it yourself. It's after the last zipper. Normally, this track invites a bad time for me whenever I'm on Flame Flyer, but this race was especially fun. It was pretty chaotic, and just straight off the bat, you'll be able to walk free as I'm flying, flame flying through the level. Right here. Don't know what happened, I got hit by something, but as I'm standing on the new turboing, I get sniped up the butt. And it looked like 3 or 4 people fell in the water, one of them including Urban Torn from the ghetto. Right here, I'm saving the star for the ice section. It's where like the freezies are, the last section where the ice is. That's sort of the plan. I can fly through the ice without losing any speed. It's sort of like Cheveland ice. It would have been nice if there was a shock within like 34 seconds. That would have been very nice. That's okay. Use my golden right here, get past the second ice section, and utilize my golden the instant I left my star. Hit the wall. And my back end is so fat, it just hits all the walls, it's no fun. And this girl just dodges. Can't believe she dodged. So she's flying to like upper first now. So I'm like, oh my god, there's no hope for me to catch up to her. And there's a TC right behind me. So I was really hoping the TC wouldn't get me. The sloping edges are actually kind of helpful. They prevent me from flying into the snow. If I clip the snow in this thing, this will just drop. I get redded with shells spinning around me by Blade. Go figure. Blade's rude. So, activate Mega! Yeah! Yeah! Ooh! Dodge a shock again with a Mega. No, babe shark dodge man, hashtag. Not this time. I almost fly in the snow, but then again, the edges save me. The way they're sloping, the angle they're at saves me from flying in the snow. And POW almost sent me flying into the freezy, but that's fine. I get another first place because of a shock dodge. It shows you how powerful shock dodging is. If you can destroy the competition that's like just ahead of you with your shock dodge, it's pretty easy to get a first place, especially if it's done on the last lap. There's been races where I dodge on the first lap and it doesn't really mean much because I still get raped the last 2 laps, especially on the 3rd lap. You don't want that to happen. Oh boy, this track. It's being removed in the next update. I'm really happy to see it go. This one race in particular, though, was the most chaotic thing I've ever experienced on this track. It's probably the only good race I've had. You'll see why in a second. It's rather straightforward here. Straight and forward, just straight and forward. Maddie. Sorry, they'll start with an M, both TD members, whatever. And everyone's starting to pass each other, everyone's back spamming, I get hit by a TC, pass to me, lag pass, bullet bills behind me. People can't take the turns too tight because Blissy's going backwards. It's just, I don't know what's going on. I'm small and I'm just on my way and I don't know what to do. Yeah, 11th place, another bullet behind me. These bullets are just everywhere. I don't know what to do. It's just, it's getting slowed down by moles, taking the turns too wide again, clipping corners. Oh, nightmare fuel, I tell you, nightmare. I'm gonna have bad dreams tonight. Push shock. I see that person in the star. Somebody got hit by somebody gets the bomb. Got a 4 people. I dodged the person with the star because I wanted to chain for something better than a POW. But no, I get a POW. So on top of the shock, everyone who got past the shock, getting POW'd. Use bananas and shells out to slow down to go by, to use my handling for once instead of drifting. There's cows in the way. I'm still not clipping any walls that I usually do, so this is pretty good. Shrooming down the straights whenever I can, and taking turns, as tight as I can. And it's already the 3rd lap, and people are still flying everywhere. It's mega spreading behind me. It's just bombing everybody. Rose is cheering, bomb, yeah, people bomb, woo. Walling reds without even trying, hitting the walls instead of, coming close. Those mushrooms sent me too far, and I am in 9th. This level. Guys, I got the star, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm hit by it. And then there's a bullet behind me, and Mega pulls a ground star, and as the bullet passes, there's still a star behind me. I'm shrooming up so I don't hit Mega with his star. People are getting sent flying everywhere, still in a single shroom, and the last stretch. Pulling 4th place in that hectic race. Holy jeez, what a race. Good race to end on. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed these set of races as much as I had fun racing on them. If you want to see more races, especially live ones, you can watch my Twitch channel. It's blue_shadow_1391. I live stream a lot more than I upload videos because it's a lot easier and a lot more convenient. Anyway, thank you for watching. Until next time. Oh good. Good old Rosalina, defying gravity since '09.